Hey guys, welcome back, John Megacycle here, another episode of Command & Conquer General 0 Hour. How's it going? Hope it's going alright with ya. Got a new request today, one-on-one, plain United States versus any hard GLA, or actually, the request just says hard GLA, so that's what we'll put them at. And let's see here, it's a good 2v2 map. I do enjoy Final Crusade. But I do play that quite often in my videos. Let's find something else, be a little more fun here. Killing Field sounds interesting. Let's give that a go. There were some additional stipulations to this match. We're going to have to slim down some players here. There's not nearly enough slots. Plain United States versus a plain GLA. Let's get these teams knocked off too. The extra rules were limit super weapons, and I can only build one defensive structure. Certainly an interesting take. I am kind of a turtle, kind of defensive player. I like to make sure my defenses are all in order before I go out on an attack. So this is going to be a bit interesting. Going to have to probably work a lot with surveillance. Probably going to spend my upgrade on the drone. So I can get a better idea of how the battlefield looks before I really do a whole lot of snooping around. So we're going to pay for the spy drone. Excuse me. We're going to put the spy drone there, and we're just going to reaffirm, yep, plain GLA, as advertised. And actually, this might be the first time I've ever played this map, so let's get an idea of what's going on here. 2 supply stashes, a town, and nothing in between. So, I'm going to actually spend my upgrade, or I'm going to spend my defensive structure straight to the north, because I don't have any defenses up there. So what that means is, because I can use the whole village to the northwest as cover. So here's what we're going to do with this. There's that. We're going to get moving. We're not going to move far too north. I don't see a lot of civilian structures or anything really worthwhile to take over there. So we're going to get a barracks there. And actually over here as well.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with a Patriot site here.
Upgrade complete.
And that's going to be the defensive of choice.
Yeah, what's the story? Loud and clear. Laying the foundation.
Patriot site's going to give us some good site radius. And we're going to put it right... let's put it right there. I think that's a good take.
I'll fire at anything.
Get you guys defended up.
What's the mission, sir?
Okay, yes, of course. Supply center.
Bring on the scaffolding. What's the mission, sir?
Thank you much.
Army's elite. Need a point, man?
Yeah.
Okay, is this going to be enough to take out all of their attack? Absolutely not. But it's going to give me some good sight radius on what's going on.
Any more projects?
See if we can see what they're doing. They just got up a vehicle facility. Fine by me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start moving forward, try to capture up some of these civilian structures so we can get the upper hand. I don't see any movement on their side, so that's exactly what we're hoping for.
Got my missile launcher right here. I'll fire at anything.
Okay, let's get a couple of these captured. We want to spread out a little bit here. We don't want to dump all of our guys in one facility, considering if they do attack it and take it out with toxin or any sort of machines like that, that's going to be a real problem. So we're going to build an airport, and we're going to start doing harassment tactics. We're going to try to limit them economically.
What's the story?
That having been said, I do want War Factory here, and I wouldn't mind a few more troops. Did get that economy set up. Very good.
Let's pop some tanks.
You guys all in there. And then going to crank out a few more. Oh, here we go. First contact.
I'll fire at anything.
Run back. You guys are infantry. Not good.
Unit lost.
Now, what I should have used was the laser ability. What's it called? Laser missile attack? Yeah, it's definitely something I should have used.
Have a job for me?
I'll fire at anything.
What's the mission, sir?
We're going to put you guys up there. That's going to give me a really nice cover on this side of the territory.
What's the story?
That having been said,
want to make some improvements?
okay, looking good, looking good. Aiming for sight, aiming for knowledge.
Gunship reporting in.
And I don't think my gunship's going to get there fast enough to blow that up. Okay. So, now we're just building the gunships just to have them around, which isn't a bad idea. And by just to have them around, I mean they're a really good defensive unit. Let's see, what do they got coming up here?
Reporting in.
They got
Visibility
something, but
clear.
we could just position that guy right there. Yeah, that's no problem.
Comanche here. Visibility clear.
Let me launch you.
Yes, sir. Have a job for me.
Okay, you.
Made in the
Time for
USA.
War Factory. You. Strategy Center. We are on limit super weapons, which I'm totally not worried about. I don't like to use super weapons as my coup de grace, or as like the brunt of my strategy. I just don't like to say that I won just because I slapped together a crap ton of super weapons. Why can't you shoot at him? Alright. Great, so that's some cute little cannon fodder nonsense there that I totally
Unit
can't use
lost.
those structures. Okay, they finally got the spy.
Comanche here.
Got my missile launcher right here.
And let's start to work on our military.
Got my missile launcher
I'm certainly going to need these Avengers. That's absolutely going to disable whatever rockets they've got, which is great. Oh, these buildings are in a terrible formation. There we go.
Let me launch
Okay, let's get you guys out of there because you're not helpful over there. Slow and steady. See what they've got. Nothing super crazy. Fine by me.
I'll fire at anything. Let's go on that building.
Okay, got a quick look at what they got. They got a bunch of tanks, which our attack helicopters are going to be pretty good at disassembling. Let's get a few more units out here.
Want to make some
I
improvement?
would definitely like you to repair that structure, considering that's been working out. And of course, my goodness, I have not been paying attention very well, have I? Okay, we're still working with our one structure rule here, one defensive structure, but it is time to start building up a military. Just take a quick gander of how this is going down. Okay, it's working out pretty nice. So far, I'm pretty happy with how this is going.
Yeah?
Army's elite.
That having been said, I'm not worried with how this is getting cleaned up.
Let's pop
Let's get you guys in there. Good upgrades. I don't want to go too heavy on an airwaves because they've got Gatling tanks. Or not Gatling tanks, they're quad cannons in this case. But I do like having my Raptors around. Could totally go for Aurora bombers. Stealth fighters are good too, but they require a promotion. Let's see. We're going to probably go aircraft. I've made the executive decision. We're going to go Raptors. They're not free, but they're not nearly as expensive as
Upgrade
most other
complete.
units.
Have a job for me.
Okay, all repaired. Get out of there.
Good.
Still going to try to figure out site. I'm not building these spy drones. I'm not placing them immediately on top of structures
Unit lost.
because I still need to see what's going on, and I want them to stick around a bit. Yeah, that was no problem. And let's get our first Raptor on the line.
We are missile launcher right here.
Frequencies open.
Got my missile launcher
Okay.
right here.
Unit lost.
In the field.
Oh, nothing but tanks? Yeah, this won't be a problem.
Frequencies open.
And they took down the defensive.
Unit lost.
They're not going to last very long.
I'll
Yep.
fire at anything.
No problem. With all those tanks they just lost, yeah, not a worry.
Got my missile
Now, the thing we
launcher
do
right
need to be careful of is them using Scud launchers. We need to very much pay attention as to what's going on here.
I'm listening.
Okay, so I do like my airplanes broken down in a couple of control groups. There's two. And whenever this completes, we're going to go for countermeasures and
Congratulations,
laser
General. You have
missiles.
been promoted.
Missiles. Ugh.
Laying the foundation.
I don't know what the crap a mistle is, but we got them.
That one's pretty banged up.
And back with our... Actually, the battle requirements for this match did not specify I could rebuild it. It only said build one defensive structure. So I'm going to assume that after I build this defensive structure, I can't build another one.
In the field.
Yeah, why don't you guys go and screw him up, huh?
Unit lost.
Excellent stuff, thank you.
Nav system set. Yep.
Got my missile launcher right here.
Okay, still nothing crazy over here. I definitely wouldn't mind a Pathfinder. And let's see here. Let's go A-10s. A-10s are always a nice solution. to any problem. We're going to get a couple of Pathfinders stationed up. Oh boy. This is exactly why we put the spy drones all out.
Raptor here. We control this guy. Yes, sir. Comanche here.
And actually, while we're at it, we are going to get a few more Comanches going on.
What's the story? Yes, sir.
And if you guys wouldn't mind to get back, that would be great.
Laser-guided missiles are installed.
Let me launch one.
It's also time to get some tanks in our front lines. Crusaders are a good
Congratulations,
unit to have
Dad.
around.
You have been promoted.
Our base is being attacked. We control the skies.
And that's a German kill? Nope, just a
Moving to new AO.
conscript? I forget what they're called, but that's okay.
I'll be your spotter.
Heading for cover.
You can go in there.
Identity. I'll
You can
simply
go in there.
Lay in the foundation.
Good cover. Alright. Time to get our economy back rolling.
Ooh, can't do that.
Oops, come on.
Let's build.
Spent a little too much time dawdling there.
In the field. USA Armor Division. Visibility clear.
We've been doing pretty darn good just with infantry. I'm actually a little amazed on how well that stopped a couple of heavy GLA attacks. And of course by heavy, I mean certainly a good amount of units. Man, they're just loading that up. That's going to be a little difficult to get into.
Comanche here.
And now,
Frequencies open.
pay attention to our surroundings, get our helicopters out of the line of combat,
Yeah, sure thing.
In the field. Searching clear.
and we are going to get them in here, see if we can get some of these quads out of the way.
Making a sweep. Yes, sir. In the field. Moving to new AO.
I'll fire at anything. I have experience. Anything to drive?
A few more tanks,
Unit
a
lost.
few more Comanche. Oh,
I want to blow something up. I'll fire at anything.
Crusader tank responding. Armor detail reporting.
We're out of supplies
Army's
over
elite.
here.
Armor division.
Frequencies open.
and retreat, because there's a quad cannon right there, and we're not too ready for that.
Command. Anywhere you say.
No problem. We're doing a pretty darn good job just with this blanket.
Frequencies open.
Come on.
In the field.
Unit lost.
Frequencies open.
Perfect.
Nav system set.
Crusader tank responding.
Gun reporting in.
We're doing a pretty darn good job, as I was trying to say, with a good blanket of units. Excuse me.
Comanche
We're not building just one kind of military unit. We're not relying on a single formation. We're not even relying on a single kind of tactic. We've got a good amount of air, good amount of land. We've even got some infantry sprinkled in there. This has been pretty good for our defensive purposes. The tanks will hopefully take the first few hits, which is exactly what we would want.
in the field.
Nope. Retreat. Let them come.
Moving to new AO.
Especially with the heavy armor upgrade from the Allied Strategy Center or the United States Strategy Center. Sorry, I've been playing a little bit of RA3 lately. It's important that the tanks soak up all the damage whenever they can, and then we move in with the Comanches like we're doing right now, try to clean it up a bit.
Gunship reporting.
New construction. Good area. Going up.
Flying high.
Okay, so I think what we've done at this point is we've proven well enough how to defend yourself in this situation, which is perfect. We're going to bring the Comanches back, we're going to get them healed up, and then we're going to start doing some attacking of our own.
Yes, sir.
That one's done. Lay in the foundation.
After we certainly get a few more
Bring on the
dollars.
scaffolding.
Now what we could do is we could also start littering this area with ambulances, which are going to heal up vehicle and infantry for us, which is not a bad choice, considering we're not bringing them back to get them repaired every 5 seconds.
In the field.
Anything over here? No, just a tank.
That one.
What was that? Oh, rebels, that's what those are.
Yes,
Upgrade
sir.
complete.
Visibility clear. Raptor here.
Okay, let's see if we can start picking up. Oh, gosh.
Comanche here. Yep.
That is a ton of crap I don't think I want to deal with.
We control the sky. What do you got?
But let's see what the A-10s can do.
Unit lost.
What I'd really love to do is just firebomb that base. I did send the A-10s, didn't I? There we go.
Raptor here.
Yeah, it's real touchy at this
Enemy
point.
Jarman Kell detected.
In the field.
Crusader tank
You
responding.
can come back.
Taking new ground.
Pretty please.
Flying high.
Warning, Scudstorm detected.
Ah, there we go.
I'm listening.
So far, I will say that I believe we've done a pretty good job getting to know the territory and what's going on. I'm really hoping that those planes can go in. Come on back. Perfect. No problem.
Comanche here.
Alright, time to mount an attack. We've spent enough time just trying to dink around and waste time. I do want 2 Avengers to take care of the SAM sites. Not SAM sites. Blarg. Stinger sites. What that's going to allow us to do is nullify their missile attacks. I'm also going to want maybe 2 more tanks, even though we'll be attacking with everything we've got. And then I'm certainly going to want some
Unit
Tomahawks.
lost.
Tomahawks are a really great way to...
Comanche
Oh,
here. Yes, sir.
Heavy armor ready for action.
you can move a little.
Taking new ground.
Comanche here. Air cover's on the way.
Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
And that might put us at 5. Yes, it does.
Unit lost.
USA Armor Division.
So far, so good. This has been working out pretty nicely in our favor. Oh, a saboteur, huh? Just gonna put that right there.
Want to make some improvements?
That should handle that nicely.
Made in the USA.
More money, more money, more money, more
Make it
money.
fast. Frequency's open.
Unit lost.
Armor detail reporting. How about a show of force?
Yes, sir.
Crusader tank responding. Any more
Scanning
projects?
for enemy aircraft.
Okay,
I'm listening.
now it's time to get our
Targeting
stuff
cursors
assembled.
set. Long-range ballistics.
Always
Here's what
prepared.
we've got.
Heading out.
Here's what we're gonna attack with. I do want a couple of Pathfinders, and I will want a few Humvees. Let's cancel that. Let's get 3 Humvees. We're gonna build 3 Pathfinders. That's gonna be a really clean combination.
Unit lost.
Comanche here.
You guys can come
Moving to
back.
Forces here. Need a point man. Run it up.
Cleaned and mounted.
Let's get our Air Force in order.
Any more projects?
We control this
You can
guy.
take that out. That'd be swell. And they've got a few too many
Yes, sir.
quad cannons for my liking.
Fine.
Forces here.
I see everything. Sniper here.
Missile guidance set. Heading out.
Okay, go ahead and clean up shop, boys. As long as we're paying attention to the battlefield, making sure they're not bringing Scud launchers and
Unit
anything, we
lost.
should be able to have this pretty well handled.
How about a lift? It should be fun. Special forces here.
The military might of the United States is hard to deal with, especially if you're GLA. Especially because we're going just toe-to-toe with units here. We're not pulling any punches. I haven't called in the Air Force yet. This has been it.
Heading out.
Let's take a look over here. What's going on? Just a tank. Not worried. That Scudstorm will be ready in a minute 44. We're going to have to speed things up a little bit. Let's call everything we got over there.
Frequency's
Ready
open.
for action.
And let's start moving up.
Search and destroy.
Comanche here.
Our Comanches can come over here and assist.
Need a point man. Heading out.
Unit lost.
Of course, unless everyone gets stuck on this damn hill.
Special forces
Totally
here.
handled, no problem.
On the go. Always
Whoa, okay.
on the go.
What I'm doing is I'm retreating just a little bit to spread out our units. Now we've got much better control over the situation.
Army's elite. Enemy identified. Need a point
Yep,
man.
no problem.
Fully engaged. Exploiting target.
That was what I was really cautious about. When they get you in a conga line like that, not good. And really by conga line, I mean you got a bunch of units grouped up really, really close. That's no good.
Ready for action.
Flying high.
Let's get our planes in the air.
In the field.
And I should have been paying attention to this a little bit better.
Frequency's open. Nav system here.
Unit lost.
Got you covered.
What do you got? Comanche here.
Always prepared. He's on the target list. Army's elite.
Yes,
Ready for action. Army's elite. Great progress.
Demo truck.
Army's
Oof.
elite.
Unit lost.
Ready for action.
And did we lose all our Pathfinders? I think we actually did.
Point man. Search and destroy.
Could totally use a Pathfinder, but I could also totally use a repair.
Army's elite. Need a point man.
Okay, we need to concentrate on those dem trucks.
Always prepared.
Definitely going to be a problem if we're not paying attention. And certainly in this case, since we're attacking with what we've got, doing a little micromanagement certainly isn't a bad thing. That having been said, I don't know if we're going to be able to walk out of this unscathed. I mean, I don't think we'll be able to take him out completely. Doing a really nice job with the micro, though. Repositioning those Avengers definitely gave us an edge against the Stinger sights. Again, we're using a good mix of units. We're not specifying any one thing. And speaking of, we're sitting on a crap ton of cash. Whoopsies.
What's the story? Good area.
Yep.
Bring on the
Yep.
scaffolding.
Upgrade.
Unit lost.
Comanche here.
Let's pop some tanks.
And I stopped microwing for like 5 seconds.
Let's pop some tanks. This'll be fun. Yeah. You bet.
Okay, that's a shootload of missile infantry.
Yeah. This'll be a hit. Orders, General?
Unit lost.
Something up. This will be the mark. On the trail.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little bit of
Upgrade
retreating.
complete.
Because I realize we're a little mismatched.
Let's pop some tanks. Here comes trouble.
I'd much rather retreat and be absolutely sure we're going to win rather than force it.
Let me launch one.
In the field.
Now what we're going to do,
Frequencies open.
while our troops are retreating, is we're going to get our Air Force involved.
Project flying high.
Speaking of our Air Force,
Gunship reporting in.
What do you got?
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Frequencies open. Comanche here.
Upgrade complete.
Something up.
okay, they got a lot of quads. You get it?
Unit lost.
Brilliant. And we did lose a few units. Not great.
This'll be fun.
And I definitely want you guys back a little bit. They start bringing quad cannons, we need to be ready for it. And I totally just lost that guy.
Unit lost.
I'll be your spotter.
Infantry is the only real reason why I stopped attacking, is because I know I don't have enough stuff to really fully deal with it completely.
Come on in.
But now,
Looks like a good run.
The new drone armor has been defensive laser systems.
no, what are you doing?
Enemy aircraft.
Yeah, come back over here, huh?
Unit lost.
Frequencies open.
Let's see, how do I want to do
What do you
this?
got?
Let's get our Air Force back in line. Once these Humvees show up, it's game over for these guys.
Frequencies open.
I want to blow something up.
In
No,
the
I want you
field.
guys to come back way back.
Let me launch one. I'll fire at anything. I want to blow something up.
Unit lost.
Let me launch one. This'll be fun. I'll fire at anything. Let's pop some tanks. Let me launch one. I'll fire
So
at
far, so
anything.
good. We still want to be a little careful. They do have a lot of units sitting
On the
around.
trail.
So what we're going to try to do here is we're just going to try to work over these structures.
Let's pop some tanks. Just like the 4th of July. Let me launch one.
Nice and easy.
Unit lost.
On the trail. I haven't seen a tank yet. This'll be a hit. Let me launch one.
As we move forward, we're going to leave our spy bots behind. I keep calling them spy bots. They're really spy drones. But I keep calling them spy bots. I'm not sure why. Because I'm special like that, probably.
Unit lost.
And let's see. Let's work that over.
Let me launch one. Yeah. Let's pop some tanks. You bet. Let me launch one. Let's pop some tanks. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Flying high.
Our base is under attack.
I want to
Really?
blow something up.
Flying high.
Oops, wait. Wait. Wrong call number.
Heading over.
Okay, I can trust that to do a little work on its own.
Unit lost.
Air cover's on the way.
I guess I really didn't use as much Air Force as I was thinking I was going to, but hey, that's alright.
In the field. Air cover's on the way.
Let's pop some tanks.
I'm listening.
Unit lost.
Frequencies
Let me
open.
launch one.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Nav system check.
I want to blow something up.
Oh, for real goodness sakes. Crap!
Want to see a fireball?
What I should have been doing is I should have just been staying here and microing this whole time. But this will do just fine.
Unit lost.
This'll be a hit.
That's the best thing you can use against the GLA, are those Pathfinders. Absolutely. The Pathfinders and the Avengers, the United States has no problem dealing with. Those Stinger sights. Boom. Done. Clean up shop. These damn stealth things, seriously.
Here comes trouble. We control the skies. In the field.
Really? No, no, no. Helicopters can sit right there then. There's no way they're getting more supply.
Let her go.
Unit
I wanna
lost.
blow something up. You bet.
A little bit of cleanup here, and I just saw that thing. There it is. Bit of a repair.
New construction. Have a job for me. On the job.
Yeah, there's totally more room.
I'll fire at anything.
Unit
Sure thing.
lost.
Here comes trouble.
Right now, we'd usually probably receive a good game because there's no way in crap they're getting out of there.
All finished.
I'll fire at anything. Yeah, moving.
I don't know if a single Pathfinder is going to be enough, but let's see. Really, I want to lead with these two units, the Humvee with the Pathfinder and the Avenger with the anti-missiles.
Scanning for enemy
Unit
Just
lost.
put you guys right there.
targeting cursor set.
Perfect. Now,
Armor detail reporting.
let's move in with the
Proceeding to
tanks.
target zone.
It's all about the strategy. Once you really see how things really counteract and work with each other, it's really no problem.
This will work a lot.
Unit lost.
Could have probably used another Avenger for this to go flawlessly, but this is working out pretty nice. Let's get our planes in here, get a little assistance.
Lighten them up. This will work a lot.
Unit lost.
Lighten them up. In my field of fire. Let's grease them.
Let's work this over one at a time. What we are going to do is we're going to also change the attack pattern because the Humvee had the Pathfinder in it, damn it. Oh, and they sold out anyway. Yay! No problem.
You are victorious.
Not too bad. So with a map like that, we really worked a couple things to our advantage. We used the village from the west to hunker down and build a defensive over there using infantry and civilian structures. We did build the one defensive structure. We built one Patriot site. We used a really good mix of defensive. We used infantry to start the game. Then we supplemented it with Crusader tanks. And then we also used the Apache attack Comanche attack helicopter to supplement on top of that. So it's not just mass producing one unit. It's having a nice mix of stuff. Then following up with the Pathfinders and the Avengers, kind of cleaned up shop pretty quick there. And we didn't even build a super weapon, so not too bad there. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. If you've got a challenge you want to throw my way, feel free and light it up in the comments or Twitter. I'm more than happy to try out any challenge you guys want, and there's a lot to get to, so if you don't see it right away, don't feel discouraged. There's a lot of games to be played and a lot to get done. So either way, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.